So let's try and keep this one a little bit more short because those last two videos were too long for me to handle. And, you know, it is an absolute drag to have to edit and watch those videos myself. So let's try to keep this one within the 5-minute mark, alright? First question comes from Kyle, who asks, who's winning the Super Bowl, bro? Well, Kyle, it is pretty interesting that you would assume that the #1 lamest YouTuber even watches this thing called the Super Bowl. You know, I'm not a real big fan of watching, you know, bulls that are larger than human, you know, compete against one another. However, I'm not going to be annoying and not answer your question, so I will do another one of my amazing predictions that I always get wrong. So, to answer your question, who do I think is going to win the Super Bowl? Well, you know, considering that I don't really watch, you know, this thing called football, because I like to watch the football where people actually play with their feet most of the time. But if you want to talk about American football, I am not a professional. I am not an expert. I am not an expert on understanding what team is good, what team is bad. If you want the #1 lamest YouTuber to give you a prediction on who is going to win this year's Super Bowl, well, first I have to actually look up what teams are even in the Super Bowl. So let me go ahead and look up the teams that are playing in the Super Bowl so I can make a decision on who I want to support. Give me about 2 seconds, alright? Alright, so it looks like there's 2 teams actually in the final, which makes perfect sense, right? Because why would there be more than 2 teams in a final? So it looks like it's going to be the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Los Angeles Rams, right? Now, I have no idea what these teams, if they're good, if they're bad, it doesn't really matter. I'm assuming they both are good considering they're in the final, unless everyone just, you know, straight up sucks. If I had to pick one of these 2 teams, well, I'm going to go ahead and pick the Bengals simply because they sound a whole lot like this word called bagels, and I actually am a huge fan of bagels, and I'm going to go ahead and pick the Bengals simply because of that. And you know what? If the Bengals end up winning, I will go ahead and bring a bagel and eat it in front of all you people here on YouTube. And, you know, that'll be that. So, if Bengals win, whenever the Super Bowl is, it seems like it's, you know, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know when it is. But if I hear that the Bengals end up winning, and trust me, I will hear about it from everyone in this, you know, thing called society, I will go ahead and come back here in any random video and eat a bagel to celebrate their win. Next question comes from Jeff, who asks, why? That's all he asked. I'm going to go ahead and answer that question, Jeff, with another question, which is, why not? And there you go. And if you absolutely hate when people answer your question with another question, well, let me give you an alternative answer here. And my alternative answer for the question why is because I can. That is all. Next question comes from Mia, who asks, do you buy products on Amazon? Well, Mia, that is a very interesting question. That is a very bizarre question. I mean, why in the heck would I buy products from the Amazon? I didn't even know that the Amazon actually sold products. Let alone, why would I go ahead and travel across the world to go to the Amazon rainforest to purchase products? I mean, I don't know what they even sell. I mean, do they sell trees? Do they sell wood? What are they selling in the Amazon? I mean, do they sell the raindrops that land there all the time or something? I mean, why would I go in the middle of nowhere in the Amazon to buy products? I mean, I guess the answer to your question, Mia, is no. That does not seem like a efficient use of the #1 lamest YouTuber's time. So I'm gonna go ahead and say no. But if you actually go ahead and travel to the Amazon rainforest and buy products, Mia, good for you. But you know, the #1 lamest YouTuber, he is not willing to travel that far to buy a product, and let alone products that he doesn't even know. So there you go. And that's pretty much it. So to end the video this time, here is a picture of, well, the Amazon.